couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
There you go.
Check 31. Whip. Watch the whip. Bang.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Let's go.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play.
12.
Now a play fake here on first down. Gets this one to use check. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. On second down, a run with Breida. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Hey, Team 6.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Past the 20. And yes, he found Torlolo. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Garoppolo now on third and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on third down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 52.
Mike's 5-4. I got him.
Bridgestone, travel.
Get wide. Check 80. Check
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
54. Get ready. Switch. Alert.
They'll run here with Balaj. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll run it here. This is Mark Walton, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check, 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 check. Out, 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 out. One down, one down. Hey, alert, alert. Check, check. One down, one down. Check, check, check. Check 99. Check 99. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
And they'll throw it with Rosen. And that'll be incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Rosen. And it's caught by Parker. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Show it. Show it. Hey, watch it, watch it.
The play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen. And Wilson has it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Watch the twist.
Matchbox lights.
Hey, quarter. Spot 4. Mike, spot 4. Let's go, baby. They turnover. Get that ball. Get that ball. Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
1, Omaha.
Mark 55. Mark 55. Exit. Hey, check line.
Garoppolo on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Here we go.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
He finds an opening past the 40. It's Williams on the catch. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Right there, 56. You don't know no better.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And he whips that one incomplete there. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And now it's second down. Well, Charles, 18 of the 32 teams have now played 8 games, half their season. The other 14 will reach the midway point next week, so we'll save the midseason grades and awards until then. But
Thank you. I like that.
Yeah, we'll wait on that. But let's look at a few underperforming teams thus far that have played 8 games, and you tell me what you think their final record's going to be. Let's start with the Chargers at 3-5.
Big win in Chicago on Sunday. I like them to go 5-3 down the stretch. And that gives them 8 wins. Actually, have them go 6-2. I think they're going to go 9-7.
Ooh, right there on the edge of the playoffs. Okay, let's stay in the AFC West. How about the Broncos at 2-6 right now?
I just don't see that offense improving. I think that they win 2 more games.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Niners take over.
Here we go. 180.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
2.
Right there in the middle. 55. Ricky. Check. 55.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. But that's complete to Sanders. 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 48 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Wilson's got it complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Rosen now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Spike 56. I don't even know why this team showed up. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the run. Hey, alert 3.
Middle. Hey, high 7.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Time to go.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Jimmy Ward there defensively.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Come to my work. We won it. Come to my work. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You're trapped.
Hey, Will.
56. Mike, 50. Alert.
Rosen to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
This is our time, guys. This is our time.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Keep playing hard.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 75 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Hey, Delta.
Here we go on 4th down to Garoppolo. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Switch it. Come here, switch it. Give me 2 jet bombers. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, run. Watch his flare.
Rosen on 1st and 10. He's got it to Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
64, weak. Alert. Mike 5-4. Watch the screen.
Here's Rosen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check 50. Check 80. Check 24. Check 29.
Now Balaj. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, this from 37. Sanders' kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he'll get a the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him with weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 77 yards. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Dolphins take over.
We play to win. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
65.
On first down, here's Breida. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
12, fellas, here we go.
They run again with Breida. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
27,
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Dolphins take over. Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Alert, alert. 6 guys. Check a quarter. Shift, shift. Slam, slam, slam. Monday.
Now Rosen on first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Partner, earlier I asked you about some teams that were underperforming so far. Well, right now let's play a game arrow up, arrow down. I'll give you teams that are kind of in the middle of the pack. You tell me if they're going to go up or down second half of the season. Let's start with the Raiders at 3 and 4.
Arrow up. I think they're going to beat the teams they're supposed to beat, and they will beat someone good down the stretch.
Okay. Now, Jacksonville, they're 500 right now, 4 and 4.
Yeah, but their division is conducive to their arrow going up. Gardner Minshew playing well. Maybe Nick Foles comes back, and I like that defense.
Okay, the Lions got a win last week to get to 3-3-1. How about them?
Don't like their division. Minnesota, Green Bay within division. Unfortunately, arrow down.
Lastly, how about the Panthers, 4 and 3?
Defense is supposed to travel. That was a tough one in San Francisco last Sunday. Still think that'll happen, and I do believe Cam Newton will come back this season. Arrow up.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
First down, Dolphins.
They run it with Balazs. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Just like that. Check. No. Middle.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
The Dolphins on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, let's go. 56 at the mic. It's been a long day for you.
Now Rosen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Here we go.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 37. Check 37.
Lock. 21.
55 Mike, guys. 55.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Check 26.
Garoppolo now. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Mike, 56. All right, here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Now let's get there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going on 4th down. Rosen under pressure again, and down he goes.